Hey there folks, how are you? What are we doing today? Today, I'm going to show you how to triple with this awesome Town Hall 13 strategy that actually has a whole bunch of different troops in it. It's super effective, it works really well, and can triple pretty much almost any Town Hall 13 base. We're going to break down some replays, give you all of the pro tips, and let's get started right now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another video. That's right, today, Town Hall 13 attack strategy. I'm going to break down a specific strategy, show you how to use it because it's super OP, it's super amazing, and we're going to break down all of the replays, give you all of that. That's getting started very soon. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you sub to this channel and hit the like button on this video. It really helps me and the entire channel. It helps Clash of Clans. It helps everybody be super awesome and do that. Also, check me out on Twitter and my own Discord. The links are in the description of this video. There's a lot of stuff going on there. You definitely want to make sure you come on down and follow me. I have a lot of exciting things going on. So let me make myself a little bit smaller and let's get into this awesome Town Hall 13 attack strategy. And where are we hanging out today? That's right, we're hanging out in Hua, one of the most awesome clans. I love this place. There's a lot of really exciting and fun people here, a lot of my friends, so I'm super excited to be back here and show you this amazing strategy. So first up, we have a Drink with Blurry. Drink with Blurry is going to show us how to run this. This is a really amazing strategy. So what is in this attack? Well, we got healers, we got P.E.K.K.A.s. Actually, I'm sorry, we got Yetis, we do have a couple of witches, and we have some bowlers. There's 8 earthquakes because that's going to open up the base, right? It's really it's a really OP strategy. A lot of people are using something that's very similar to this, and I really like this specific configuration. Why? Well, the 8 earthquakes, depending on what kind of base you're obviously using, but 8 earthquakes will open up the base almost completely and give access to your troops. Now, with the Yetis, right, they provide Yeti mites and some really good tanking. And then you have the witches, which of course do the funneling. They also spawn skeletons and they help with the Yeti mites, so it's like the Yeti mites and the skeletons together. And then we have bowlers. Under rage, bowlers do the most damage, especially when they're behind troops. We got the heroes, and then we got the healers behind the entire party. The healers are very effective when they are behind the entire big kill squad because they can basically choose who and what to heal, and it's a very effective way to keep most of your troops still alive. So let's see what Blurry does here. This is a pretty interesting base. I actually think I've seen this base around. So we got 8 earthquakes, 4 right over here to open up this section of the base that opens up this entire half, and then 4 more to open up the other section of the base. So he has access to all of the Infernos, the Eagle Artillery, everything else. So once that happens, we'll create a nice little funnel with the E-Dragon on one side and then a Yeti on the other, and then we send basically the Yetis, the Witches, the Clan Castle, which is in this case Siege Barracks. That's a cool way to go because it gives you a pack and a bunch of wizards, and everything else behind, and the healers behind the entire party. As you notice, everything is going in. We got the Witches spawning the skeletons, we got the Yetis in the front. He's using the freeze spells, he's using rages to get in there. He's gonna pop the Grand Warden ability to survive the giant bomb around the Town Hall. We have 1 Yeti from the side, and we have a couple of wizards helping. And then out of the Siege Barracks, what do we have? We have some hogs coming in. That's right, hogs are coming in and doing the reinforcing. As you notice, they're redirecting and reinforcing the main kill squad because everything else is too busy shooting at the kill squad. The hogs can just come in and kind of blast through and do some damage. Now, we have some of the bowlers are walking around the outside. It's not really a big deal because, like I said, this attack is so OP that it's going to be able to take stuff down even if the troops walk out. So you would think, how did all the troops walk out of the base? They were inside. We had a clear path into the center, right? We did, right over here. We broke apart all of these walls. As you notice, all of this is broken up. We have access to the multi-inferno, which is important, and this scatter shot. We definitely want to make sure we take the scatter shot down. They're super powerful, super OP, and they can really kill a lot of your troops. So what are we going to do here? Well, the bowlers are going to blast through, and then we're going to walk past the scatter shot. That's right, we're going to walk past the scatter shot. I really like this attack. I wanted to bring it to you because the scatter shot being one of the last things that's around. I mean, that's pretty crazy. And then with the multi-inferno, you wouldn't think that this attack would triple. You would think, the troops walked out, we missed the scatter shot, we missed the multi-inferno, we're low on the troops. How are we gonna triple this base? But we are. This attack is so OP. This is one of the reasons I wanted to bring it to you, the first one anyway, because it's so OP. It does not matter. It still works, right? Because of the earthquake that's open, we have complete access into the scatter shot. So there's nobody like waiting at the wall and beating in it while the scatter shot blasts through. We have access into it, and that's why your troops are gonna walk around and kill this base. Blurry shows us that this is an OP strategy. It rips apart bases. And let me show you the next replay. Next up, what do we have? We have Blurry again. That tried drunk from Blurry is going to show us once again how to run this. This is pretty much the same configuration. We have an Electro Dragon, we have 4 healers, we have a Siege Barracks with Hogs, we have the 5 Yetis, we have the 4 Witches, and the 9 Bowlers. 8 Earthquakes. So this base right here, as you notice, there's got a couple of different compartments in it. If we're gonna break into the base, what are we looking for? We're looking for access into the most things that are in the base. I'm gonna pause this for a second and show you what I mean. So, what did he do here? If you notice, he looked at the base. When you're identifying this base, when you're looking and you're saying, can I run this attack? Can I be like Blurry? Well, the first thing that Blurry does is he has some really good base identification, right? He says, okay, I have 8 earthquake spells. I need to make sure I maximize on them. How do I do that? If I break apart this section right here, that gives me access into both Infernos, and it gives me access into the Eagle Artillery, right? This entire section is opened up. Now, if I open up this section right here, that gives me access to the last Eagle Artillery, the last scatter shot, and the Town Hall. That's right. Town Hall. This right here gives them access into most of the base, and that's what you want to do when you're trying to identify a base, if it's good enough for 8 earthquake spells. In this case it is. That's what Blurry does. Afterwards, we're going to create a funnel. That's right, we're going to create a nice funnel from one side and from the other, whether that's with the Electro Dragon, 1 Yeti, you know, witches. There's a couple of different ways of doing it. I would suggest bringing the witches on the inside because and behind the troops, because they keep spawning skeletons and just continually pushing into the base, which you could use 1 or 2 if you wanted to on the outside as well for cleanup. So let's see. Blurry over here brings an Electro Dragon. Why? Lots of chain value, chain lightning value right here to basically break apart and create this funnel. He's gonna send in 1 Yeti this way, 1 Yeti to break through, because that's gonna break the funnel right here, and then send the entire party into the base. Everything goes in, bowlers, witches, yetis, wizards, and then we're gonna have the healers behind. We're gonna poison the clan castle, as you notice right here, as we're pushing into the base, and that's exactly what the troops are doing. They're pathing for those last 2, 3 or 4 important defenses, with the healers behind kind of keeping the whole party alive. This is really OP, right? Most of the defenses are down. Once that happens, you get to the Town Hall. You can use the Grand Warden ability on Town Hall. Blurry over here is very patient. He's going to be using that to make sure that the troops stay alive, right? Stay alive. Before that, he popped them to make sure that the healers stay alive, because they're getting pounded right now by the Multi-Inferno and the Town Hall. The pop the king, so the Town Hall goes down. The Royal Champion is doing a whole bunch of work. The healers end up dying. They end up dying, but like I said in the first attack, notice all we have is the heroes left. We have a couple of witches, we have some wizards on the back end that are doing the cleanup, but really it's just the heroes. It's just the heroes. They're completely naked. There's no healers left on them, and he's still gonna get it. That's right, he's still gonna get this triple. The queen, the king, the Grand Warden, he gets the pop on the queen. He takes out the wizard tower. There's a couple of defenses left. The Royal Champion goes in like an absolute beast in the front, takes out 2 or 3 of them, while the Grand Warden helps behind. We end up getting this, right? We end up getting this one. Look, the Royal Champ pops. He's got almost no health left, but it still pops, gets it. Everything else cleans up, and Blurry walks away with another triple. That's right, 6-pack this war with this attack. Super effective. Really nice way to go. If you don't know how to triple a Town Hall 13 base, this could be the attack for you. That's right, you could use this attack and see how you do. Just a little bit of base identification. Make sure that you use your earthquake spells the right way. Make sure that you get the most value out of them. If the earthquake is not good, you can also use jumps as well, just a little bit of different variation. But Blurry shows us how to do this. He's an absolute boss, an absolute OP attacker. I love this strategy, and I really I'm gonna use this in my next war. I'm gonna use it and try to see how I do with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I just showed you two ways that you can run this awesome attack at Town Hall 13. and how you can triple with it. That's right. Oh, both of these hits are freshly taken from the latest war in Hua, one of the most awesome clans. Make sure to come on down and say hi, and make sure if you're interested in the clan, I'll give you their Discord so you can come on down and apply over there as well. They're really awesome. There's a lot of really awesome people there. If you learned something and you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I have a lot of exciting things like this coming for you, and you want to make sure you check out this video right here. This is a really cool one, and I'll see you there.